episode 265.
All right, and what are we going to be talking about today?
Today, we are discussing 63 creative ways to reach fans without using social media.
Okay.
This was inspired by the CD Baby DIY Musician Podcast. I'll put their link below. Theirs was how to reach fans beyond social media. Needless to say, we won't be covering all 63, but all 63 are in the blog post that accompanies this episode. So that link is in the description. But today, what they did was they compiled a list. And, you know, social media, of course, is a blessing and a curse. You know, and we know everybody touts the benefits, and we love the benefits of it. But for some people, if you're creative, first of all, you might be an introvert. Second of all, you might not want to spend so much time on it that you neglect spending time to create your music. So these are some ways to not only kind of bring your fan closer to you, get that the real world engagement, I guess the tighter engagement, and go beyond the thumbs up and likes and that kind of thing.
Okay.
So that kind of is the purpose of this. And what they did was categorized the ideas under separate ideas. And so one of the first categories is underutilized channels. So some of these things may reference social media platforms, but it may be something that is you may not be using for your pockets of fans. So I know for like us, we have, you know, a group of fans on Bandcamp, we have a group of fans, you know, of course on YouTube, we have a group of fans on Facebook, and sometimes we do the same old thing, and this is a way to think about maybe doing some other things.
That makes sense.
All right, so underutilized channel, the first thing they had on the list, of course, is email. So if you can get, we've talked about this multiple times.
Yeah,
if you
email
get
list.
your fans on an email list, that is one way that you can reach them more directly, and then you can have more of a connection with them because you can reach out to them. With social media, again, you never know if they see your post, but email, if they like you and enjoy you, you know, they're probably going to be opening your email. Then, of course, there's text message, direct message, YouTube community feature, and I don't know, some of you guys may know that you can actually post in the community tab, which is different because you can post other things that are not just videos. So things like that. They have the Bandcamp, SoundCloud, and, you know, Bands in Town, whatever your other platforms are. So those are the underutilized channels. So they also have this wacky category, which I thought was kind of fun. They were talking about creating a fan hotline, and they mentioned an app, I'll put the link below, called SpeakPipe, or a song a day maybe on the hotline to make it special, so that the people who were actually interested, because they were talking about, you ever heard about Call and Oates?
No, I haven't.
It's a Hall and Oates hotline. And you call, and then it asks you if you want to hear this song, press this song, press that. And so just something fun to kind of re-engage your people. And then for us, it could be like unreleased things, because we do our song challenge. And now Bruce is going ham with the idea a day. He's gone beyond the one every week lately. So how many weeks has it been? Like the third week, right?
About third or fourth week.
Idea a day. Oh my God. So yeah, that would be a place to maybe funnel some of that material. Snail mail. We just did a snail mail campaign for the first time in probably about a year, which I know is bad. But snail mail, people like to get fun, surprising things in the mail, and it's not bad news, you know, telling them. For us, we sent out our sticker, our Titanium Flow new sticker, and we let them know record stores that we have communicated with in the past. We had a list of like 72. We let them know, hey, live stream is this week, and here is a QR code for the live stream. Here's a QR code for album info. You know, come on in, come on down, price is right. So snail mail, something people don't think about. Christmas cards, birthdays. They mentioned show posters. They had the real wacky graffiti, real or fake. They said, you know, you might not want to go out and deface property, but you can also do AI versions where it has your band name.
That's
it looks real cool. They had same thing with tattoos. That you could design them, you could have fans design them of your bands.
Wow, that's good.
And of course you could get temporary ones made just to send out to your people. There's all kinds of things. And of course the super wacky ones were seance. all your fans at home, but kind of work on what spirit of what maybe former artist or influential or something.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
So I know how you feel about that, but crop circles, real or fake.
Yeah.
Of your band's logo.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just fun.
Yeah.
So, and so that was a wacky. Then they had the category mess with time. Mm-hmm. So things like, and I don't know how you feel about this one, message in a bottle.
Yeah.
Where, I know kids do this a lot where they put the message in the Coke bottle, put the top on it, and then send it out.
Yeah.
And I know they've actually done news stories where people find them years later.
Right.
And I don't know if your time is, if you had time to wait for that, but things like time capsule, you can create one, or even like for us, we could make a time capsule because we've got so much material where we kind of do a best of or greatest hits and send to our people. Backmasking, leave backward messages for people who are really engaged with you to try to figure out and maybe offer a prize if they,
They know what you're saying.
Right, or something like that. Leave messages from the future. So they gave an example like you call your quote unquote fan and say, hey, we know this song is going to get you through the toughest time in your life, and whatever. It was just really kind of some cool type thing. And then of course a chronology that includes milestones. And again, we have, so if you've been around any amount of time, these are things that you definitely can take advantage of. Of course, merch is another category. Yeah. And there are tons in there, but turn merch purchase into a care package. We know that if somebody orders from you, you always throw in the extra. Yeah. The extra stickers and all that kind of good stuff. Leave Easter eggs in the merch. So add a QR code with unreleased demos on your shirt. So we always do the QR code generally, but we've never tried to do it as an Easter egg. So that's kind of just something fun. And people who are really engaged with you, they will go down that rabbit hole. Right. So that's just another way. Theme merch to go with your project. You guys know about that. Just if you have an album, have, special stickers. And then as time goes on, those will become more valuable to the person who cares about you and your music. Because they'll be like, I got the sticker from every, I don't know if you guys know, but like with it was that way with Purple Rain, people kept the ticket stubs and they're like, I went to all 7 concerts, whatever, so that kind of thing, right? The other ideas are always bring it back to music with a link for whatever your merch is. So even if it's download code, or listening to your music on Spotify, wherever, right? And then pop-up shop. So that was a unique idea.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Whether you're touring or not, just be, hey, I'm gonna send out a tweet. I'm gonna be at JoJo's Bar and Grill for 2 hours tomorrow. If you're interested, come on down. I have custom, whatever, exclusive hoodies that I'm selling just for this 2 hours that I'm gonna be there. So that was fun. And then of course live events. The list is really long, so I'm not going to get into the entire list, but just think about things like tailor-made serenades, flash mobs, listening parties, and then they had something called a pop-up recording booth where it allows fans to record a part of your next release. So maybe give them a part to sing. And then you include it in there, and they said if 20, 30 people do it, those people are going to be way more excited when that song comes out. Yeah. And you guys have heard about people doing that with video, asking your fans to do videos.
Yeah, do videos. That's cool.
Yeah, and then you put it together as part of your next one. All right, and then I'm going to skip on down to personalized conversations, DMing people, leaving audio video messages on Snapchat. We're not even on Snapchat, but these are great ideas. Mm-hmm. Zoom meets, they had 2 examples of Zoom meets. Coffee with Chris, the guy has coffee with people on Zoom on a regular basis. He calls it, theme it. And then the woman was like, tub time with Tina. She likes to take baths, and that's her thing. And so she brings them into the, I don't know how you feel about that. That would be a little personal for me. They did mention personalized birthday greetings, musical or not. So just say, hey, Jim, happy birthday from the band. Right. And then finally, user-generated content. So pop-up exhibit of your fans, art, music, photos, or make a let them collaborate on like the music before your concert starts. Yeah. And I thought that was a good idea. Yeah. Or if you're really
They're
brave,
here before your concert, right?
yeah, if you're really brave, they said let them choose your set list.
Oh.
If
Cool.
you're doing live.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they're choosing from your stuff, that would
Yeah.
be fine. I mean, now if they're choosing covers, that could be a whole different.
No, it's your music, but
Yeah.
what the caveat for them, they were saying make sure you know all your songs.
Yeah, yeah.
But they were saying maybe you could just give
Yeah.
a limited list and let
Yeah.
them choose.
Yeah, from that list of songs.
Yeah. So all of those were great ideas. So I'll put the entire list. Of course, we couldn't get all the way through everything, but the host reminded us that it's about reciprocating relationships with people and not just putting out a post and saying thumbs up or thumbs down. It's more
Right.
about that back and forth and
Yeah.
them feeling this connection with you.
Yeah.
And so really that's what that was intended to kind of spark ideas for you. Maybe these things don't work for you, but maybe you can think more creatively when it comes time to reach out to your people.
Yep.
Yep. So what is going on?
So we have the last stream coming up for One Love,
Yeah.
Find a Way.
Yes.
That will be happening on June 30th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yeah.
And so tune in. We will be doing the world premiere of the video.
Yes.
And the song, of course, will be on Spotify. I think at like 12 a.m. or something
Yeah.
like that. So
Yep.
so it'll be available so you can listen to it during the day and you
Yes.
can come and fellowship with us at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern Time
Yeah.
on Friday.
Yeah, and of course it'll be available on all streaming services. We're
Yeah.
trying to push people to Spotify and help us get that algorithm kicked into gear. We did get on release radar for Give You Love Freely, so we're trying to get for each single.
Yeah,
if we can,
right.
yeah. So if you can help us with that, we would love it.
Yeah.
If you dig the vibe and you want to be a part of the tribe, be sure to. We're
Subscribe.
wishing you love, peace, and
Chicken grease.